Hello all, welcome to Studio Band Pilates. Today it is August 25th. Fair warning, it's really warm here. I'm already sweating. So it's been fairly temperate for us for summer. And for whatever reason, I'm like, today it's super warm, but tomorrow it's gonna drop down to like 70s. So it's in the 90s today. What? All right, so as always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, I'll provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations, use those. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch, do a different movement, maybe even outside the family of exercises I'm offering up. Today is a mat roller balance class, half hour. I'm gonna get the roller up just so I try not to, so I won't lose it. I'm gonna dip my camera angle down and we won't use the roller for the first part. Yeah, all right. So we'll just stand in a functional parallel position with feet in your legs. Feet just residing underneath the pelvis for a comfortable position for you. Just drop your arms down by your side. Find ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in a relative alignment, something that's just upright, that's comfortable for you. And then on the inhale, you're gonna shrug the shoulders up with the ears and a shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide them down the back of the body. Inhaling them up, and then exhale, slide them down. Inhaling them up, exhale, slide them down. One more time, inhaling them up, exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls, round the shoulders back, up, round them forward. And back, up, running forward, and back, up, running forward, and back, up, running forward. Keep the arms long, swing the arms back, up, and around. Yeah, this circle is going to be up to you, the size of it, right? So it may not be as big as mine, maybe it's smaller than mine, maybe it's bigger than mine, I don't know. It's all good. One more time, and then just drop the arms down by your side. Let's reverse the circles of the shoulders. Keep the arms dropped, shoulders come forward, up and around to the back. 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 Now keep the arms long, swing the arms up and down, or back and around. Forward, up, back and around. Forward, up, back and around. And then last one here, forward, up, back and around. Just drop the arms down to the side. So you're gonna keep your feet very much connected to the mat or the floor. Just bend your knees and straighten. So I'm just dropping my pelvis down. I'm not trying to tuck under or overly arc back. So I'm just trying to find this elevator like pelvis going down and up. Yeah. Range of motion, again, may not feel very big, that's fine. We're just getting the legs warmed up. The heels limit where we go, usually with the back of the leg, near the Achilles tendon, kind of depends on where the knee and the legs go because of that. Some of us have longer, some of us have shorter. I have a shorter Achilles tendon, so I don't go that deep. All right, and I'm gonna pause here. Let's go ahead and turn the legs out, wideish stance, tee the arms up to the side bend to one side, and come back up and then side bend to the other side. So I've been giving this option of keeping the pelvis stable, or I can shift my hips to one side as I side bend and shift the hips to the other side as I side bend. So it depends on what's going on for you today. I'm gonna keep my pelvis stable. I did a lot of movement on Wednesday with my hips, so it's nice to mix it up for me. So I'm gonna switch from side to side. Wherever that is, one more time each side. And release. Arms just drop down by your side. From here, we'll keep this kind of wideish stance. It's going to be kind of small. It's not going to be super huge. Just going to bend the knee and then bend the other knee. So you're just going to shift from side to side. Yeah. You might need to widen the stance of your legs. Maybe you'll need to narrow them a little bit. That's fine. And then I'm just going to stick to one side. So I'm going to stick to the right side in a moment. I'm going to go to my right. I'm going to stick to the side. I'm just going to press off my foot and then land. Press off my foot and land. So I'm doing a little bit of a balance on the standing left leg. Now I want to add a little challenge to that. When I stand up, I'm going to swing this leg forward and bring it back and land. Up, forward, across, back, and land. So I'm just crossing the leg, allowing my pelvis to go where it can. Just a little balance challenge here. Last one. Land. Let's press to the left and just press up. So just a few of these without any leg swings, just to get this into your body. Leg swing happens now. You're going to swing it and bring it back. So we'll be exploring this later on in a bigger shape. And maybe this is the size that you want to make it when we get to that part. Yeah, so this could be an option for you. And then last one. Yeah, and then just shake it out. So we're going to leave that there. I'm going to bring my mat into screen and adjust my camera in a sec. Set this down. Go. All right. So lying down on your roller, head and tail fully supported. Yeah. Just thinking here, when you're on the roller, knees bent, feet flat, arms down to your side, just think about your thigh bones pointing straight out of the hip sockets. Heels in line with the sits bones. Feet are pointing straight ahead, so functional parallel position with the feet and the legs. Then I'm going to think about the center back of the tailbone being connected to that roller, back bottom to ribs also connect to the roller. So you're just trying to establish a relative neutral spine in your pelvis. Remind weight of the feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot, so standing strong. Take inventory of where the weight of the hands might fall. It can be thumb, pinky, or center of palm. Wherever it is, it's fine, not trying to change it. And then can you find the weight to the center back of the skull here? So the chin is pointing down towards the chest too much, or up towards the ceiling. Again, just trying to recreate this natural curve to the back of the body. So if I were to bring you all the way upright and come to standing, you have a nice tall posture. For a moment, before we start to move, you can just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can. Then take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float both arms up to the ceiling, rotate your palms to face inward. From here, on the exhale, this right arm's gonna open up to the side, so it's just parallel to the ground. Knuckles or hand do not touch the ground. Inhale that arm right back up. And exhale, left arm opens up to the side. And bring it up. Right arm opens up. Stabilizing the best you can. Inhale right back up. And then exhale, left arm opens up. Notice the weight distribution changes here as we open up the arms. Bring it right back up. Rotate your palms to face forward. On the exhale, right arm reaches backwards to dropping down. Inhale the arm right back up. And exhale, left arm reaches backwards, drop. Inhale back up. And then exhale, right arm reaches back. Inhale back up. And then exhale, left arm reaches back. And then inhale right back up. Pause. Now from here, both arms reach back. Range of motion might need to change here. It's fine. Inhale the arms right back up. Pause. A little combination. Rotate your palms face inward. Both arms open up to the side. And float right back up. Palms face forward, reaching both arms back. Inhale the arms right back up. Palms face inward, open up the arms to the side. Inhale up, palms face forward, reaching both arms back. Inhale up, palms face each other, both arms up and up. Inhale up, palms face forward, reaching both arms back. Let's do our last one here. Inhale up, palms face each other, both arms up and up. We'll bring the arms up, rotate your palms face forward, and then both arms can come forward and down the mat. So we're going to move on to the legs. You can keep your arms here onto the mat, or you connect your elbows and flip the forearms up if that works for you. Some of us may not feel like we have long enough arms to do that. Just leave your arms over your side. It's just an option if you like. From here, deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. Inhale to hold it, and exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg flips up, standing strong. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg flips up. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg flips up. Inhale to hold, and exhale, place the foot back down. Moving on, we'll take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop. You're gonna leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg flips up to meet the right leg. So both legs are up, jump up on the feet. Try to keep the shape of the legs fairly constant here. On the exhale, moving from your thigh bone, right toe taps down towards the mat. Inhale that leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up, exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up, exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up, pause. Now flex your feet and always go back to pointy feet if this works for you, but you're gonna try to heel tap down now instead. Right heel moves down towards the mat, bring it back up. Moving from the thigh, left heel taps down and up. Right heel taps and up, left heel taps and up. Pause here, keep the feet flexed, extend both legs up towards the ceiling, then bring the legs back to tabletop. And extend both legs up and bring it back to tabletop. And extend both legs up, bring it back to tabletop. One more time, extend both legs up, and hold it there. Breathe, keep reaching the heels towards the sky or the ceiling. Bring the legs back to tabletop, right foot back down first, flat over the left, both feet come back down. If the arms are up, go ahead and place them down. Now go ahead and interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull. And just point the elbows slightly forward. Try to keep the curves of the lower spine and pelvis. Take a deep inhale and exhale, now the head on the spine up, downward curl, looking towards your belly, thighs or knees. Inhale to hold it, and then exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, now the head on the spine up, downward curl. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, now the head round, spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, now the head round, spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, then exhale coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, now the head round, spine up, abdominal curl. Pause, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, spiral the torso towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, spiral the torso towards the left. Inhale, center. Try to stand strong on those feet. To the right, and center, to the left, and center. Last set, to the right, center, and then to the left. Center, pause here, round up one more inch, and then round yourself all the way back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, now the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. So we're gonna do a side bend. We'll release the right arm, side bend to the right, reaching for the calf, ankle, or foot. Come back to center. And release the left arm, side bend to the left. Maybe you'll touch, maybe you won't. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, try to keep those legs stable. And then side bend to the left. So try not to let them shift, yeah? And back to center. And then side bend to one side. And center, and then side bend to the other side. That's your last one. Come back to center, pause here, round up one more inch, and then round yourself all the way back down. All right, from here, float both arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward, moving on to our balance. So take a deep inhale in, exhale, float the right leg to tabletop. Remember, it could just be a heel lift with the ball of foot connected or toe tap, so that works for you. Inhale in here, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Heel lift the toe taps, yeah? Inhale here, exhale, place the foot back down. All right. Deep inhale in here, exhale, right leg close to tabletop. You can leave it there, or if you're ready, can you extend the leg up toward the ceiling? Bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down. And then exhale, left leg tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Back to tabletop and place the foot back down. So stick with those variations that work for you. If you're ready to move on, you'll follow along. Exhale, right leg floats up. This will be short though. Now send that right leg up toward the ceiling. You're gonna make a circle with a long leg in one direction and pause. Reverse direction and pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down. So the circle's pretty small, right? I'm not looking for a huge circle. Exhale, left leg floats up. Extend the left leg up toward the ceiling. Pause, make a circle. Doesn't have to be too big. Center, pause. Reverse the circle. Center, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, and arms go back to the mat. Yeah, circles are surprisingly crazy, right? All right, from here, take a deep inhale and exhale, sink the belly, tip the your phone into the lower back towards the roller, any amount for you. Some of us will connect, some of us might not, it's fine. Inhale in here, exhale, release back down to neutral position. So you're gonna find the range of motion that works for you. Inhale in here, exhale, sink the belly, tip the your phone into the lower back, any amount. So I'm just looking for a curl here. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, release it back down. A curl that works for your body. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink, imprint, curl. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale, sink, curl, pause. Now engage your glutes, start to peel the tail ball, put yourself up to a bridge. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And then find neutral, 2 more times. Inhale in here, exhale, sink, curl, put yourself up, find your bridge. Pressing down on those feet. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Find neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, put yourself up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And finding neutral again. Pause here, and then you can just rock back and forth on the roller. So you can keep the arms and legs where they're at, be a smaller rock back and forth. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, open up the arms and legs a little bit. If you want to make it as large as you can lift up one leg and one arm the way that you're rolling away from, the way that you're looking towards. You'll get more back of the body, more towards shoulder blade and glute, all the way to the edge of the shoulder blade, outer edge. Yeah, possibly. And again, you're going to find what works for you. Find yourself back to that center line, and you're going to roll off to one side of the roller, using your arms and legs to help you come down onto the mat. Good. Send the roller to the side for a moment. I'm going to give you a moment just to hug the knees into your chest. Yeah. And that might mean one knee in, one leg out, or maybe not even hugging in. You're just trying to find a release that works for you. Wherever you're at, find the roller back into your hands now. Hands to the outside of the roller. Flip the arms up for the sling. I'm going to imprint the spine the best you can. Find that curl, right knee in, pull up with the left knee. So both legs are in, deep inhale in here, exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Keep the right knee there, send the left leg out long. Inhale in here, I'm going to switch sides. Inhale and switching sides, exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale, and in, exhale, exhale, and in. exhale, exhale, both knees in, roll yourself down. You can look right, look left, maybe even sway the knees from side to side. Right, roll our back into the hands, put the arms up toward the ceiling. Right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Both knees are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Now extend both legs up with the ceiling, keep the legs long and in parallel. Any amount, right leg drops down. Bring it back up. Left leg drops down. Bring it back up. Right leg drops and up. Left leg drops and up. Right leg drops and up. Left leg drops and up. Right and up. Left and up. Pause. Roll up 2 more inches. Round yourself all the way down. And then you can look right and then look left. Yeah. All right. Roll her back in the hands with the arms up toward the ceiling. Back imprints, right knee into the chest, followed by the left knee. Both knees are in. Deep inhale in here. Exhale, round up to your bone curl. To the right knee there, so the left leg out long, so the left armpit draw towards the right knee. Inhale in here, you're gonna switch sides, armpit towards knee. Inhale and switching sides. Exhale and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, exhale, exhale and in, exhale, exhale and in, exhale, exhale and in, exhale, exhale. Switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale. Switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, and then switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold. Hug the knees in, roll yourself down, look right, look left. Give you a moment here to find a release that works for you. Then with your knees bent and you're ready to use the roller, you place your roller underneath the triangle with your knees. So we're gonna move on to a full bridge. Some of us might be like, full bridge and the roller, it's not working today. Don't worry, just the roller to the side. You can do the same thing without the roller. If you choose to use the roller, place the arches of your feet on top of the roller. All right, for all of us, leaving your arms down on the mat gives you the biggest space of support. You can bend at the elbows and flip the forearms up. You just have the base of support in the back of the arms. And then taking the arms away, pull them up to the ceiling. Now you just have your shoulder blade area for that base of support. Here we go. Your pathway is up to you. It could be curled up or flat back up or a combination of both. However you want to do it, up and down. We're just going to find the pathway, lifting the pelvis up. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Find your bridge. Open up the hips, balancing the shoulder blades and not the neck. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming right back in. Inhale and exhale again. Sink, curl, float yourself up. Press up to find your bridge. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming back in. Finding neutral. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Sink, curl, float yourself up. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming right back down. Finding neutral. Inhale in here. Exhale again. Sink, curl, float yourself up. Pause here. Now you're going to come down 1 or 2 inches from the glutes. You're going to pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. Come all the way down. Deep inhale in here. Exhale again. Sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. Find your bridge. Exhale, right leg close to tabletop. Inhale that foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up to tabletop. Inhale back down. Catch your level even. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale down. Exhale, right leg floats up. Keep it there. Extend the right leg up. Drop the right leg down the high swing left leg as you point your foot or flex your foot, point your foot up. Flex your foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. One more time. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. The hips up higher. Left leg to tabletop. Extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down. Flexing the foot to the top. The right leg. Point the foot back up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Last one. Flex the foot down. Point the foot up. Pause. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down. Put the hips up higher. Come all the way down and then lengthen out the legs. So we have one more variation here. Nothing too unusual, just combining 2 of those motions together. Somewhat. All right. From here, pull that roller back. It's not already there. Or place your feet flat onto the mat again. Right leg close to tabletop and extend that right leg up from the ceiling. Then you're going to float the pelvis up, pressing down that left foot. Same thing. You're going to flex the foot, point the foot back up, come down. Pelvis rises, drop a leg, flex the foot, point the foot back up, leg up, bring the pelvis down. Float the pelvis up, flex, and point, come down. Press the pelvis up, flex, and point, come down, pause. Bend leg back to tabletop, right foot back onto the roller, left leg tabletop, extend left leg up, press down that that right foot, float up, you're gonna flex the foot, point the foot up, pause, come all the way back down. Lift the pelvis up, single leg bridge, flex, point, come back down. Press the pelvis up, flex, point, come back down. Last one. Press up, flex, point, come back down, bring leg back to tabletop, focus back on the roller, and lengthen out your legs, right? So internal, external rotation might feel good here. Rocking and rolling the calves out. Maybe full collapse. Maybe going for the back of legs. Yeah. All right. So take that roller from underneath your legs if you still have it. I'm gonna have you roll into one side. So I'm gonna roll into my left side. My bottom arm will be long. So I'm gonna create one long from my fingertip, one long line from my fingertips, head, all the way down to my feet. So I have my choice. I can use this roller in front of me. It's gonna be a little bit of unstable surface. And because my arm's higher, I may not be able to press down as strong as if my hand was on the floor. Obviously the hand on the floor is flat and a little bit more stable. So find which one that works for you. I'm gonna try to keep the hips stacked. I'm gonna use the roller here. And then all you're gonna do, you're gonna use the side body here, keep it stacked, lift the lower legs up and down. Up and down. Up and down one more time. Up and down. Now you're gonna do that same thing, but now you're gonna lift the torso up. Torso and legs come up, doesn't have to be too high, and come back down. So you're really shortening the waist here. Float up and down. Now, the less that you press down onto that roller, the more side body you have to use. And down. Float up and down. Then we'll float up and hold, and you're just gonna clap your legs together, in and out. Tap, tap, tap. Scoot the belly. Your torso still up, hopefully. Good. And come all the way back down. And you know, transition to the other side. So I'm gonna swing my legs over. Again, I'm gonna find that one long line. I can use the roller or not, it's up to you. One long line from the fingertips, head, all the way down to the feet. Hands gonna be either on the floor in front of the chest or onto the roller. Find that stacked hip first. Just move the lower legs first. Lift the legs up and down. Legs foot up, scoot the belly. And down. This side's a little bit more challenging for me on balance. Lift the legs up and down. Lift the legs up and down. Now you're gonna lift torso and legs up. So you're shortening that waist and coming right back down. And the less you press down, the more side body you have to use. And down and up and down. And torso doesn't have to come up that high, just feel that, right? And down. And the next one I'm gonna hold. You're gonna float up and hold and just clap the legs in and out. Tap, 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 tap. Keep that torso up, scoot the belly in. Keep breathing. And everything comes right back down. You can leave the roller where it is and just roll onto your belly and push yourself into a child's pose for a short moment, because we're gonna move on and I'll give you a more full child's pose in a moment. Find the roller back in front of you, and we're only gonna do 4 sets of this, so won't be too long. Onto your belly, center of the forearms on the roller, palms face inward, legs behind you, forehead down with mat as long as that feels okay for your neck. Remember, your arms are floated up higher than if they were on the mat. So maybe you need to put the head in line with the spine to find a more comfortable position for your body. Legs parallel, turned out, together or separated, whatever works. I'm gonna go ahead and separate my legs. And have my legs slightly turned out. Deep inhale in here, exhale, I'm gonna pull the roller towards you to flip the head and spine up. Front bottom arms remain connected to the mat. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, pull the roller towards you to flip the head and spine up. Tops of the feet remain heavy. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Got this 2 more times. Exhale again, float yourself up. And then coming right back down. And again, you're gonna float yourself up. Pause here for a moment. And then coming right back down. Let's let that roller go. And you can cross one hand over the other and just let your pelvis rock back and forth for a moment. And then find stillness in the pelvis. I want you to work yourself up onto your forearms. So the elbows will be underneath the shoulders. Forearms are parallel to each other, right? And so this is usually called a Sphinx position. Scoop the belly up and in, legs are long behind you. However, the legs are in position is fine, that works for you. From here, all you're gonna do is shrug the shoulders up the ears and slide them down the back. So it's like you're a turtle going into your shell and coming out of it. Inhale the shoulders up the ears, exhale, slide them down. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. One more time. Inhale the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. This is kind of a short set here, so keep the glutes toned. Reach the right arm forward, bring it back. Left arm reaches forward, bring it back. Now right arm's gonna tee open to the side, bring it back. Left arm to the side, bring it back. Pause, shoulders up to the ears, slide them down. Shoulders up, slide them down, that's it. Now reach the right arm forward, tee it out to the side, bring it forward, bring it right back down on the mat. Left arm reaches forward, tees forward, bring it right back down, pause. Right arm's gonna open up to the side right away, bring it forward, bring it to the side, bring it, sneak it right back in. So the forearm's onto the mat, left arm opens up to the side, bring it forward, to the side, bring it right back in. Now check, push down in those forearms to let the shoulders drift away from the ears. Go ahead and open up your elbows, allow your forehead to go into cross hands like a pillow. Legs are still long, and just take tiny swim your legs from the glutes and the thighs and swim. And swim, 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 and swim. Relax the legs, push yourself into a child's pose. Toes together, knees apart, reaching the arms long in front of you. If child's pose doesn't work, come to a cat pose. Find another release position that works for you. All right, we're gonna roll up to the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be last to arrive. Shoulders flip down the back. You can work yourself up to standing. I'm getting a quick sip of water, because it's hot in here. All right, I think this will be good. So we're gonna do 5 squats. We'll do a whitish, stance, not your widest stance. Something that you can get a full range of motion for your squat. Slight hip hinge here, knees pressed over the second or toes. Reach the arms forward. Here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you're gonna slide down. And then stand all the way up. We got 2. Scoop the belly. Stand all the way up. We got 3. And up. Here's 4. And up. Here's 5. We hold it here. We got 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Okay. So we're gonna go for that side lunge that we did. You're gonna try to make it a little bit bigger. I usually do per hands. And when I do that, I'm gonna try to keep a flat back, right? So I'm not trying to round, all right? And when we go to one side, we stay to that side before I switch the other side. So, and I'll kind of just run us through this because of timing. So slight whitish stance, whitish. You can always feel free to adjust it. So I'm gonna step out with my right leg. I'm gonna lunge. I'm gonna push myself up and then lunge again. And up, and lunge, and up, lunge. Now I'm gonna let this leg cross over. Up, cross, back, lunge. Up, cross, back, lunge. Up, cross, back, lunge. This seems different. You come up to flamingo, flamingo. Oop. I know, I got a little off balance too. I know, and pow, and pow. Totally get it. I almost lost it there. Remember, save yourself enough the exercise. We go to the left. Now we go left and just press up. And then left, press up, and left, press up, left, press up. Here we go into cross. Left, cross, land. Up, cross, land. Up, cross, land. We gotta get that pattern down. Up, cross, land. Next one, come up, flamingo. This starts a little bit better for me. And relax. Good. All right, so we're gonna come to our plank. I'm offering up full straight arm plank, but you can also come to forearm plank. The same choreography, your pelvis might need to adjust a little bit for that. All right, just standing at the end of your mat. Find a parallel position with your feet and your legs. Reach your arms up. You'll dive yourself forward. Knees can be slightly bent, maybe a lot bent, or maybe keep them long. Walk your hands forward. And we're gonna do 4 mountain climbers. So right knee in and back. Left knee in and back. Right knee in and back. Left knee in and back, pause. Now we cross to right knee towards left elbow and back. Left knee towards right and back. Right towards left and back. Left towards right and back, pause. We start with the left knee in and back. Right knee in and back, just plain mountain climbers. Left, back, right, back. Now left towards right elbow and back. Right towards left elbow and back. What? Left towards right elbow and back. Right knee towards left elbow and back. Hold here. Let's pike the hips up if you can. Float yourself forward and pike yourself up. Float yourself forward and then gently place those knees down. Find a rest position that works for you. Could be a cat pose. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe it's seated pose. Find what works. Wherever you're at, deep inhale in here. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretching out the left of the waist and the ribs. Walk the hands back to center. Walk the hands over to the left. Stretching out the right side of the waist and the ribs. Back to center. And then you're going to widen the stance of your hands. So if you're in child's pose, press your hands on the floor. You'll send your booty down towards your heels a little bit. Cat pose, lower and upper spine will reach toward the ceiling. Seated pose, if your hands on the floor, you'll rock behind your sit bones. If your hands on your thighs, same thing, you'll rock behind your sit bones. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk your hands back, roll up to an upright posture. Looking straight ahead. You might need to stand on your knees or even come to standing or find a different upright position. It's fine. Inhale to the sides and back of the ribs. And then exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine through the crown of the head through the ceiling. Inhale again to the sides and the back. Then exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up the ears. As you exhale, allow the shoulders to drift away naturally down. Don't have to shove them down. Elongate the spine. If you're ready, going to go ahead and come up onto your standing on your knees. You can curl the toes under. You'll bring one leg forward. I'm going to bring my right leg forward, I think, because I did my left leg on Wednesday, I think. Hands to the thigh, maybe hand to a wall, maybe to a roller or a chair, or arms just dropped on by your side. Lean forward into the front foot. Stand up all the way, other foot next to it. Standing up nice and tall, just shrug the shoulders up the ears. And as you slide the shoulder blades down away, naturally exhale it out, getting tall without toning the glutes or locking to your knees. Scoot the belly gently up and in. All right, you are done. Very good. I am a sweaty mess. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.